Do. Hi there, it's Hungry Nuts Murdo. What day is it today? Let's have a look at the calendar. I always do this, don't I? I always do this. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, the 22nd of May, 2024. It is very, very cloudy here in Dundee, Scotland today, this morning. It's early. I've been awake since 4:45. Well, maybe half 5. Half 5 this morning I've been awake from. But I never got up till 6 in the morning. My next door neighbour's up, Ravis, his name is. He's Latvian, and the whole family is him and his wife and his little boy. They're all deaf and dumb. Which means I hate that word dumb. I've said that before, dumb. They're deaf and they can't talk. Mute, is that the word? But yeah, and they're good. They're good people. They're good people. They moved in probably about 10 months ago. The last neighbours moved out about a year ago, and they moved in about 10 months ago once the house and that was organised a bit for them. So yeah, what am I up to? Well, it's really dull here in Dundee today. Really, really dull. And we're meant to be getting thunderstorms because it's been a heat wave, a total heat wave. Now this brings me to a story. I want to tell you a story. There was a man called Max Bygraves. If you don't know who he is, you can always Google him. He had a TV show years ago and he used to go, I want to tell you a story. I think it was Max Bygraves anyway. And he had his own TV show and I'm not too sure what he'd done. I think he sang. Yeah, he did sing. And he was also an actor. He was also an actor in some movies in the 1960s and 50s. Right, here's a story about the heat wave, which we've had for about the past week. But not today, because we're getting thunder and storms meant to be. So that might be a good thing that we're going to get some rain, because the ground's been pretty dry. Right, the wee story is, on Friday, the 17th of May, just Friday past, because this is Wednesday now, I stayed in all day, because I had to wait on a gas man coming to check my boiler for my water and heating. It was an annual check, a safety check for gas. So I got up early in the morning and I stayed in all day. Do you know what? He never came. He never came to the door. So I phoned up their company and the guy on the other end of the phone said, he must have came, you must have missed him. And it annoyed me when he said that, because I said, no, he didn't come, because there's cameras on the windows which show that he doesn't come, and my front door was open all day because it was a heat wave. It was really hot in the house and the front door was open. So he never came. So he said, on the phone, he backtracked and he went, oh, right enough, he never came. I'll put a new appointment in for you. Would you like that? And I went, well, obviously, because I've got to get my gas sorted, because it's important, gas, annual checks. Just stupid on the phone, I thought, asking me, would you like another appointment, Well, obviously, I've got to get an appointment because it's the rules to get your gas checked once a year. So anyway, once I came off the phone, I went into the office, my housing office, and I told them just to keep us right. I said, I've been in all day, the front door was open, the gas boy never came. And the guy in the office went, do you want to put a complaint in about them? I went, no, it's okay, I won't bother putting a complaint in. But what I will do is, I've spoke to them on the phone. They're going to send us out a new appointment. And what I'll also do is, I hope you're keeping track of what I'm saying here. What I'll also do is, I'll send them a Gmail saying that I wasn't too happy about it. So I sent them a Gmail saying what I've just said to you, that I stayed in all day and all this carry on. And they got back to me there and asked for my address. And I thought to myself, they know who I am, because I mentioned it all on the phone and in the email, and then they go way back and they say, could I have your address? Again, just plain silly buggers, this company. So I wasn't very happy about them not coming. Right, I'm gibbering, I'm hyper. Why am I hyper today? So that's a wee story for you, okay? That's a wee story for you. The gas boy never came. I could have just said that, but I thought I'd tell you the full story, as I do. Right, what am I up to today? Nothing much. I went out on Saturday, would you believe? I went down to town at tea time on Saturday to go out. And I wish I hadn't. I was only out for about an hour and I came back home. I don't know why I did it. I think it's because I was sitting in the garden all day and I just did it spur of the moment. And when I went downtown, it was full of young people. Now, as you know, I'm coming up for 60-year-old. It was full of young people and there was nothing but trouble, you know. There was fighting in the town and everything. And I thought, oh, I need to get home. I really do need to get home. So I leave all that carry on going downtown at nights for the younger people. And I think I'll just stay in my house. I was happy to get home. I was really happy to get home. The town was just mental, you know, fighting in pubs and everything. It was like, I was on my own, you know, and I thought, I'm going to be home. So that was that. Now, apart from that, probably another reason that I'm hyper is because I'm not drinking. I said to David was here yesterday, and David said, you getting a drink? And I went, no. Yesterday was Tuesday. On Monday, I usually get a drink with him, and he sits in my house, but he always argues at times. We're always arguing. I says, no, I'm not buying any more drink. And apart from that, it's too expensive. So the reason I'm probably hyper is because David yesterday got me 24 cans of Bar's Iron Brew, which is a soft drink. It's a fruity soft drink. There's no alcohol in it, but it's full of sugar. So I was drinking them yesterday. I must have had about 6 of them, which is far too much. And I just chilled out. David went away home. David had to go and get himself a new iPhone. His other iPhone's not working. The battery's gone on it. So he went away and bought a new iPhone yesterday. I think he got a new one, or what do you call it? Reconditioned or something, is it? Something like that. So he's got a new iPhone for his music and everything that he puts on it and his podcasts. So I don't know if he'll be up today. I'll wait and see. I'm not taking Skittles out just now, my rescue staff. I'm not taking them out just now because it is very thundery and I'm scared of thunder. So I'm not going to go out. My neighbour's been up here. He's been in and out to drive all day. I think he's off work. He's been off the past couple of days. He's been banging about, half. As I said, they're deaf and dumb, but he's been banging about quite a bit. I hope I've not upset him, because on Saturday, me and David were sitting in the garden during the day for a little bit, you know, and I had music on. Now as far as I know, they're all deaf and dumb, but I don't think they could hear the music, but maybe they could hear the vibrations. But I wasn't that loud. My music wasn't that loud. But he does bang about a lot at night and everything. He bangs his door, and I always think that I've upset him. I always get the feeling that I've upset him or something, you know. So it's maybe just because he's deaf and dumb. Because I've sort of looked at Google things, you know, about deaf and dumb people, how they could be pretty noisy. They don't know they're noisy, but it's just the way that are some people, you know, deaf and dumb people. Does that make sense? Anyway, he's been banging quite a bit, the doors and that. And he's been in and out the drive this morning at his bin and that. And I think if I annoyed him, he would have put a note in my door. If I had annoyed him, I didn't think I've annoyed him. He's always been noisy, put it that way. He's always been pretty noisy, the boy. But I didn't mind that. But sometimes I do think, I hope I've not upset him, you know, we made music or that, you know. But as I say, I don't think he could hear it. And it's not always that loud. It's not very loud at times. Right, I think that's about it. I just thought I'd come on. I've not done any food reviews or that. I'll be back soon. I'm doing this on a mobile phone. As you can see, I dyed my hair. See that? David got me pink hair dye. I've got half a tube left. That's the Schwarzkopf hair dye that I use. And there's no peroxide in it. I think it's henna. And it stays in your hair for about 20 washes. So I've still got half a tube there. I just did it on Saturday. Done my hair on Saturday. I'm going to let it grow again, as I said to you before. I'll get going just now. I will catch you on the next video. I've just put my bin outside because the bin men come today. And I think that's about it. I've just given a lot of junk here, have I? I've just talked a lot of rubbish as usual. Listen, thanks for looking at the Hungry Nuts channel. Thank you if you've subscribed. It means a lot. My teeth. I've got my black coffee here to wake us up a wee bit. My black coffee that I'm having. And yeah, I'll get Skittles out. Later on for his little walk. In the meantime, thank you once again if you've subscribed to the Hungry Nuts channel. If you haven't, can you maybe consider doing it? I'll be back very, very soon with some more videos. I'll put my glasses on to turn this camera off on the phone. Bye for now. It's coming up to 10 minutes. 10, 2, 10, 3 seconds, 4, 5. Right, I'll get going. Take care. Have a super, super Wednesday. Bye for Hungry Nuts. I love yous. Cheerio.